Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. This is actually right before the verge of the change for traffic hurricane. So this may be the last video that you see. They've already shut it off to where people can't even sign up at this very moment of the video. By the time you're watching it, I'm sure it'll be up and going, and you have a brand new, beautiful site that's going to look a lot different. Might even have some new ways of getting money, things of that nature. But I am actually speaking at the event, and some of the things I'm gonna be going over, instead of making all of them at one time, I thought I'd make maybe a couple of short videos talking about specific things that I'll be teaching there at the event. Um, and to be honest, y'all, some of these things seem like common sense when I first got into online business, but it's something that seems to get overlooked by a lot of people. And sometimes you got to slow down and just think about it, and the answers will come to you. It really does make a lot of sense. Okay, this is going to be on honestly when I sign up to any business, even though I may or may not have already signed up. I usually take about 2 days, y'all, 2 full days to educate myself in that business. Okay. Now, when I say educate myself in the business, if it's where I can, I will talk directly to the CEO. I will, if that's not feasible, sometimes it's not, then I might actually talk to the people in the Facebook group. People who have been around for a little while. It seems like they, really know what's going on with the business. The most excited people of that nature, and find out exactly what's going on. Ask the right questions. Sometimes the official Facebook group is a great place. There's a lady named Abby Tien, and I can tell you, I pure hounded that lady to get the answers I wanted. Mainly because I knew I was going to go big into business, and I wanted to make sure that I understood everything, so that when my downline asked questions, if you're going to be, I give an example like the traffic hurricane guy, you got to know. I ain't saying you got to know everything, but you got to know most of the answers for the issues that you're going to run into. So it's good to ask these questions and things of that nature. Okay, now if I'm new to a business and I want to get out to people and I really want to impress people and things of that nature, you understand that if somebody's looking you up or something like that, they're already teetering, right? They're sitting like here's yes and here's no, and they're sitting right here in the middle. Any phone calls that you ever get for your business, 99% of them is because of the fact that they want to know, is it real, and do you believe in your business, because they're teetering. See what I'm saying? That's usually the phone calls I'd usually get from people wanting to come into the business. They want to know if it's real. And if you believe in your business, every word you say, y'all, is going to come out. It's going to be magical to them because they're going to be able to sense it that you believe in what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You practice what you preach, lead by example kind of person, and it's just going to come through no matter how you're getting out to the people. They're really going to sense that. Okay, well, that's great and all that you believe in the business, but there are certain bullet points. You know what I'm saying? When I say a bullet point, you see, somebody saw my presentation, it has bullet point on, specific things to highlight whatever they're talking about. That's what I'm looking for when I'm taking those 2 days to ask questions. I want to know what makes the business great. Okay. Now, understand, as great as something may be, new people coming in, how long is it going to take for them to grasp the great things that's in the business? Okay? Because if they're coming in here and they're brand new and it takes them a week, 2 weeks, even a month, Power Lead Systems has got one of the most beautiful upgrades I've ever seen in my life. Diamond is ridiculous. $147. Get $100 for every time somebody falls in your pay line. You get pass ups. This thing's a beast, right? I've made a crap load of money off of diamonds, a ridiculous amount. To this day, more than one every three I sign up still go diamond. And I've gotten a bunch of people into Power Lead Systems. Now, ask yourself, how do they get in there? Because here's the normal routine right here, right? Let me refresh before this thing be done. Swapped up or something. Hey, there's my banner. One of them. Okay, let me show you something else. If this is a brand new person, they're coming through, they weeded through here, they come in and say, I'm signing up, here I am. Okay, great. But here's Diamond down here. It take them a while, a month maybe, to really grasp the good things of Diamond, right? Well, that's because you're assuming they're going to figure it out. You're assuming they're going to get this, right? Well, first of all, you're going to have to go ahead and be diamond, or you're not going to be influencing anybody to do jack. Why would you influence somebody to upgrade if you're not going to benefit from it? You're not, right? So first of all, if you're going to do a business, don't play with it. Go all in. If you had any idea what I knew what diamonds was worth to me, 170 plus diamonds that I've sponsored, and I have no idea how many pass ups I got along the way. A bunch. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. Okay. So while someone's sitting here and they're using the default format of just hoping they're going to figure it out, some people, to be honest, they're never going to reach it. They're never going to get to this point where they know about the diamonds or anything, right? So my bullet point in power lead systems, as soon as they come in the door, hey y'all, that's awesome. I'm glad you're here, but let me go ahead and tell you something, y'all. This is what I sound like, just so you know. Okay, quote unquote. My first month in power lead systems, I made $700. Okay, it takes a little while to get your upline, your downline starting to build up because of how the pay source, the pay line falls every other one until you reach 10. I'm not going to make a whole lot of money right from the very beginning. It's awesome. You get a couple of them, it's going to pay for itself. But to really start making money, y'all, more than half of that 700 came from diamonds. Okay, now listen to this. I go into detail, explain it. Let me tell you something else. This is me right here. If I go diamond and you don't, it don't even affect me. Okay, I want you to listen. It's real important. This is what I tell these people. Okay, let's say that you sponsor 10 people. It don't even matter how far down, where they go, what angle, doesn't matter. Somewhere down below you. And the 11th one down here, I don't know who they are. You don't even know who they are. They come in here, they get influenced. They're excited. They want to do somebody. Either I in the Facebook group was showing how ridiculous a number of diamonds I've gotten, or someone else, or whatever. Maybe they're just smart and figured it out, right? Bam, they're a smart person. That's great. Okay, they go diamond. It bypasses every one of y'all and goes to the next person in line, me. The next one qualified for diamond if it falls in their pay lines. You understand what I'm saying? So every one of y'all will get an email letting you know you just lost $100. You will continue to get these emails until you get qualified. Before long, y'all, it does not take long at all that you start losing more money than what you paid for in the first place. And not only that, out of the $147, $100 goes for this person. The person above me who's diamond qualified gets $25 just because they sponsored me and I got paid. See what I'm saying? The way I just worded that, you understand what I'm saying? Now this is universal. That's a bullet point. That is what a bullet point is. And if you don't think that'll work, I've got proof to prove that it does. Okay? Would you rather have someone standing at the front door with their hand out, welcoming you into the business, telling you that and how important diamond was to you? Or would you rather just say nothing and let them come back here and hope and assume they'll figure it out? Let me tell you what the word assume is. I know you heard as you and me. I know everybody's heard that before. That's not what I'm saying. Assuming is a huge, huge percentage drop. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. There are ones that go through and they will just accidentally stumble across it because that's what I used to do with my platinum sales. I was an idiot. I didn't go ahead and get platinum at the beginning. I lost a couple of platinums because you know why I would have gotten more than that? Because I wasn't platinum qualified. Why would I sit there and influence people to do something that I'm not going to benefit from? See what I'm saying? But even they fell through the cracks, loved the business. Finally, I said, bam, I got platinum. And here I get in the emails, I've lost $400. I lost two of them in 1 month. Didn't take me long to get on the bandwagon after that, y'all. See what I'm saying? But even I, just like everybody else, was a hardhead. I was stupid. But that's how you learn. So anyhow, but understand what I just described, all that was not an advertisement for Power Lead Systems. Yes, it was, but it wasn't for you. It was a bullet point to let you know that's what I do. Why do I have a ridiculous ratio of diamonds? You just heard it. Now, why do I have that? Because I went through my entire business. I know all the great things about it, and then I put it up front, right front and center, as opposed to waiting until they assume they figure it out. That's the difference. Now, for the ones who are standing here who signed up and got paralysis of the brain, they can't move and can't think, and that happens like a lot, an awful lot. It's scary. People have a brain until they sign up and then they stand there with paralysis. Whatever your sponsor did correctly that made you want to do the business, was probably a bullet point. You see what I'm saying? There was a time where you were teetering, yes or no, yes over here, no over here, and you're teetering right there, left or right. I don't know if I'm gonna go, and then bam, something fell through. Sometimes you need to think about what your sponsor did that was great, or influenced you to go the extra mile to find out what you did, and then you like, or find out what you would do and get into the business. And think about it, y'all. Use that. Learn by to people around you, man. You know what I'm saying? My sponsor, even though he was not in my business, to be honest, he was already left and gone somewhere else when I got excited. I learned a lot by watching what he did still. You know what I'm saying? One of the most impressive things was I learned that the follow up email is the most valuable email. Okay, obviously. Not only that, I learned to always sign it out at the bottom. I put my phone number there, my name, my phone number at the very bottom, and then I would leave a link back to the business. Did you know that I learned that almost more than half of anybody going back into the business came from that link at the bottom of the follow up email? That's the honest truth, y'all. Let me shut that off. I apologize. Okay, but that's what I learned. I learned that from him. Now here's another thing. If someone says, "Hey, I need a link for sales page 1, sales page 2, whatever," right? Y'all, I'm organized. Okay, it's not up right now, but I'm still organized. Let me show you. I have got every one of my banners sitting right here with all the links. There's a bunch of banners I created. Here is every link to every landing page I've created, and I got straight access to anything. Yo, I live off of my notes. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that, y'all. I am thoroughly a note providing person. Now, I will write what's content that is sincere, but there's no sense in me if I sponsor a lot of people in one day. Why in the world would I sit here and write out something long? Use the same one, put their name into it, welcome into the group, be sincere about that, things of that nature. But there's no sense in me. I can use this as what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm saying? That's the really important thing. Y'all, I really think that is about hit the nail on the head. First 2 days, y'all, even if you're excited about a business, even if you haven't signed up with us yet, possibly, go through, take the time to learn the bullet points, that the great things about the business. How do you find it? You can talk directly to the CEO. Just study the business yourself. Take a notebook, man. I've got a page that's full. I about need another notebook. Matter of fact, from where I write down things that are going to help me in my business, I know they are. Write down all the great things about the business. Learn to only do businesses that you believe in. Because if you don't, you're not going to sound like I did a few minutes ago. People can sense that, especially on the phone. Like right now when I'm talking, y'all. To be honest, I don't want this video to be long, but if someone told me I had to do an hour video, do you think I would have a problem? I'd have no problem talking because I believe in the business. I love it. I love that my downline love it. That's the type of business I want to be in. And for those, I can do videos every day. I can do them every day. So that's when you know you're in the right business. Okay? And that doesn't mean that this is the right business for you. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying that's when you know that you're in the right business. And like I said, write down your bullet points. Find out all the great things that's about your business. Show it at the front door. Don't wait back here and assume they're going to figure it out. Assuming is a huge percentage drop. And then once again, look at what your sponsor did correctly. They did something right. They got you in it. So you really need to think about that and go from there. Okay. So if you have not signed up at Traffic Hurricane, or if you need Power Lead Systems, y'all, they are both absolutely incredible. They're sitting right here. Just click the link down below, and go ahead and get signed up. It's free to do. Friend me on Facebook. I'll personally welcome you into the Facebook group, and I look forward to seeing you in the group. Okay. Appreciate it.